Mild air and the humidity on top of it. 68 right now, Pittsburgh and Greensburg. Butler at 67, 67 in Washington, 68 in Newcastle. But look at the haze. You can barely see the sky, and we are going to be dealing with this throughout the day today. So just be aware of that. Not saying we won't see a little break where we get to see some sunshine, but overall, we are going to see this low visibility and this haziness because of the smoke. You can see the visibility down about 5 to 8 miles around the area, especially a little bit thicker there into Butler and parts of Lawrence County. But as Michelle had mentioned, it is an air quality alert day. We're code orange, so pollutants can be unhealthy for sensitive groups. Again, this is for our entire viewing area. Now, nice thing is a cold front will be coming in, but it's going to spark up some storms, but it's also going to help push out that smoke as well. So it will be hazy today, warm and humid. These thunderstorms are going to start as early as 3 o'clock. Some of these storms, though, could really pack a punch with heavy downpours and gusty winds, so just be aware of that. Again, a lot of that's coming in into the late afternoon and evening, and we will have a chance for a few more storms early Tuesday, and I'll be timing all of that out coming up in just a few minutes. Elena.
All right, thanks Ashley. Good Monday morning to you. We're off to a good start out on the roads. Not too much to worry about as you head out on this Monday morning. We are, however, starting to see slowdowns on 28 already as you head towards the Highland Park Bridge, where we have that ongoing construction work. So you'll notice your Route 28 drive time's just a little bit heavier. Your drive time out to the airport, though, is typical 19 minutes from the Fort Pitt Bridge on this Monday morning. If you do have a flight to catch, and your live look at the Parkway West and East, things still moving along okay, both of those roadways as you head in towards the tunnels. We're not noticing any brake lights there just yet. Tunnel times 4 minutes across the board right now. Route 28, as I mentioned, climbing just a little bit. 17 Turnpike to Veterans Bridge, 279 still sitting at 13 split to the city.
6:07 is the time right now. We're talking about the weather, what we can expect to see, and that sunset last night was gorgeous. I don't know if you had a chance to see it, but it's also an indicator of some of the problems that we're going to see today, right?
Yeah, we started seeing a little bit of that haze starting to work its way in, but yeah, it was really pretty. Milky skies, I guess you could say. And we are dealing with a little bit of patchy fog, nothing too dense, but you can see the haze kind of taking over. And again, this is all from the wildfires in Canada. We're continuing to see this, and we've been dealing with this really over the past couple of months. It's very warm and muggy to start your day, 68 degrees. Dew points are in the low 60s, and those winds are light out of the southwest, about 5 miles per hour. So as we look at your what to wear forecast, still definitely tank top, t-shirt, shorts day with temperatures in the low 80s, but you're going to want to grab those umbrellas. We are going to see a chance for some of these scattered thunderstorms. They'll be very hit or miss. They're going to start around 3, 4 o'clock today, but they will pack a punch with heavy downpours and gusty winds. 6:18 right now as you get ready to head out the door. We are dealing with hazy conditions and some fog around the area, but we are going to have this haze through the day. An air quality alert, code orange action day is in place for the entire area. Pollutants can be unhealthy for sensitive groups. So again, we are dealing again with this Canadian wildfire that's working its way into our area. Temperatures right now on the warm side. A lot of us in the upper 60s, 68 right now, Pittsburgh and Monroeville, 68 in Greensburg, Butler and Clarion sitting at 67, 67 also in Washington and Newcastle at 68. Humidity is up. You may have felt it over the weekend. It was sticky outside if you were out for extended periods of time. We're in the low to mid 60s. So as we look at our comfort scale, right now we are in the sticky to irritating range, and that's really going to be the trend throughout the day and really throughout the next few days as we remain in the high to very high range with our humidity levels. So it's going to be sticky, it's going to be warm, and we're going to see a few isolated storms rolling through. Right now it's relatively quiet. A lot of those showers and storms into eastern Ohio have burned off. We do still have some drier air in place, but we are going to see a disturbance roll in. It's going to spark up some scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. We'll see another round around midnight tonight, but by the time you step out the door early Tuesday, it does look like it's going to be relatively quiet, just some fog to deal with. But as we get into the afternoon today, 3, 4 o'clock, you can see when we start to see these reds and oranges on our map, that's a good indicator of some more heavy to moderate rain. So it does look like in the thick of the day with the heat, the humidity, we have that front that will be rolling through. That's going to spark up some of these storms. 6, 7 o'clock this evening, we could still have some showers around, but it does look like the worst of some of these storms will be as early as 3 o'clock to about 6 o'clock. And then as we get after midnight tonight and into early Tuesday morning, another round of some scattered thunderstorms. So could hear a few rumbles of thunder overnight. By the time you step out 6, 7 a.m. early Tuesday, we have some fog to deal with in the morning. Small chance for an isolated shower coming in the afternoon, but I really think a lot of us are going to dry out, see some sunshine. It's really going to shape shape up to be a nice day tomorrow, and that will extend into Wednesday as well. We do have an isolated risk today for our entire area for some of these storms to turn severe. We see it all the time, heavy downpours, gusty winds, so something we'll be watching. Can't even rule out some pea-sized hail, but here's how much rain we're looking at. Really depends on where the storms hit. Some of you are going to stay dry through the day today, but overall, that storm comes into your area, we are going to have some heavy downpours, so just be aware of that with the trend, with the chance for some of those storms coming in this afternoon. Winds will pick up this afternoon as well with those storms rolling through. Again, can't say this enough, very scattered. Not everyone's going to get one. 83 for our high. Tonight we're down into the mid 60s, so right where we should be for this time of year with our temperatures. Still some scattered showers and storms early, then patchy fog coming in. You'll be really dealing with the fog early tomorrow morning. There's your 4-day plus 4 more forecasts. We'll be in the low 80s Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll be in the mid 80s on Thursday, but another round of storms coming in Thursday afternoon, evening, potentially leading into Friday. But as of now, the weekend staying dry, upper 70s and low 80s. Elena.
All right.
That's all due to the wildfires still burning up in Canada, and we are going to see the impacts of it. And we are seeing some low visibility down about 4 to 5 miles around a lot of the area. So just be aware of that as you step out. But an air quality alert, we're a code orange day, so pollutants can be unhealthy for sensitive groups. Keep that in mind. This is for our entire viewing area. 68 degrees as you wake up in Pittsburgh, 68 also in Greensburg, 67 right now in Butler, Monroeville, Newcastle waking up at 68. So here's what we're looking at for our Monday outlook. It's going to be hazy, warm and humid. As we get into the afternoon, we will have a chance for some scattered thunderstorms as early as 3-4 o'clock. There is an isolated risk for some of these storms to turn severe, but we could have some damaging winds, potential heavy downpours and hail. So again, the start of this around 3-4 o'clock, continuing into the early evening. Those daytime highs will be back up in the low 80s. Elena.
We have some.
The fog's not too dense. It's that haze that you may have even noticed yesterday evening, now extending into today. 68 degrees right now. Humidity is up as well. Winds are out of the southwest at 5 miles per hour. As we look at your what to wear forecast, t-shirts, shorts, tank tops through the day, but we are going to have some hazy sunshine, and then those isolated storms will be coming in for the afternoon and evening as early as 3-4 o'clock. So you're going to want to have those umbrellas on standby
to help.
6:48 right now. As we take a look over the city, you can see the hazy sunshine there, and that's all due to the Canadian wildfires. We are dealing with poor air quality. That's why we do have a code orange day. Pollutants can be unhealthy for sensitive groups. Again, this is for our entire viewing area, so just be aware of that as you head out the door today. And even this morning, it is warm and muggy. 68 right now, Pittsburgh, 68 also in Greensburg and Uniontown, 67 in Butler, 66 Beaver, Washington at 67. Dew points are up, so that means the humidity is up. It was a very sticky weekend, and we are going to be in the sticky to irritating range not only this morning, but through the afternoon and the next few days. Our humidity levels are going to be in the high to very high range as we continue through Thursday. We're going to see a series of disturbances coming in that will spark up some isolated storms as well. Some of these storms, rain showers that are into eastern Ohio, continuing to fizzle out. Some getting a little bit closer there to the northern panhandle of West Virginia, but all in all, we'll see some storms trying to fire up as we get into the afternoon and evening today, and even another round around midnight tonight. Otherwise, things will quiet down through the day on Tuesday and even into Wednesday. So looking at our futurecast, 3-4 o'clock. Now, we will be scattered. Not everyone is going to see the storms today, but if they do move through your area, they really could pack a punch with some heavy downpours, potentially some gusty winds. Time frame looks to be between 3 and 7 o'clock today, so into the heat of the day when we have the highest heat and the humidity will be up. We could see another round as that cold front approaches after midnight into early Tuesday morning. But by the time you wake up and head out the door early Tuesday, as early as 4 or 5 a.m., looks like mainland will just be dealing with some patchy fog. Now, we'll really keep your eye on the timing of this front. Could speed up or slow down, but right now this is what it looks like. The fog will burn off. Small chance for a stray shower as we get into Tuesday, but really these clouds will be decreasing. We are going to see some sunshine, and we'll see some sunshine mixing in for the day on Wednesday. There is an isolated risk for the entire area today for some of those storms to turn severe with potentially gusty winds and even, again, some heavy downpours. So as we look at our future rain, you can tell, and this map keeps changing as the front keeps changing a little bit, but wherever these storms hit, that is where we could see some of the heaviest of rain. Right now, it looks like parts of Westmoreland, Fayette could get hit the hardest. Hazy and muggy today. Those thunderstorms, although scattered, will be popping in the afternoon and will be breezy as well, with temperatures in the low 80s as we get into tonight. 64. Still some scattered showers and storms, especially early. Then fog developing. You'll have that fog to deal with tomorrow morning. Temperatures will stay in the low 80s Tuesday and Wednesday. Jump back up in the mid 80s Thursday. That's when another round of storms will be coming in that could lead potentially into the first half of the day on Friday, but drying out and staying relatively mild for the weekend. Elena. Right now, we are dealing with the hazy sunshine. You can see it there trying to peek through this haze. It is very thick, and that is going to be the trend throughout the day today. Warm and muggy to kick it off, 68 degrees. Again, that humidity will be up. We are going to see a chance for some scattered thunderstorms. They'll be very hit or miss, but we'll pack a punch as early as 3, 4 o'clock today. Temperatures today will be getting into the low 80s. Again, scattered storms late this afternoon.